What's up, guys, and welcome back to Car Dealer Simulator. If you're enjoying this series, make sure to leave a like on the video and subscribe. If you haven't already, it would be greatly appreciated. In the last episode, we sold a bunch of cars, and we were able to upgrade our body shop, so now we have a few power tools at our disposal. Of course, before we can, mess around with those, we do kind of need another vehicle. So we're going to head on into the dealership, and we'll see what we've got cooking this morning. Okay, first of all, I did just say this morning, and in-game it's currently like 6 o'clock at night, so that's my bad. But I haven't seen this Cargo Wise before, or this Harmonia vehicles. Kind of looks like a Passat. Those vehicles are a little out of our price range. We've got 10,000, 15,000, and then 27,000 for that other one. So I think I'm going to go for this guy right here. It's got very, very low mileage. Visual condition is poor, but that's good for us because we can fix him up a little bit. It is 36% drivable, or its technical condition is 36%. Let's just schedule the meeting. We'll go out and take a look-see. Maybe we won't even buy it. Who am I kidding, dude? Every time we go out somewhere, we're going to be leaving with the vehicle. It's pretty much a guarantee at this point. We buy them all, whether they're rusty, crusty, or even just a little dusty. That's not going to stop me. What's going on? Walter, how we doing today? $4,300, $4,350 to be exact. Would you take... Actually, I shouldn't have even started negotiating yet, dude. I should have inspected the vehicle first. That's a bit of an oopsie. Would you take 2,500 schmackaroonies? Okay, he's just laughing at us about that. What about $3,000? 36 would be suitable. Tell you what, I'll do $3,500. Okay, he needs that extra $67 for Lord knows what.
Okay.
Thanks so much, Walter.
Good.
This thing is a piece, but when we're done with it, it's gonna look great. Oh, you know what else I forgot to do is put our ramps down. I think there was also some way for us to put the ramps down while us not being in the truck, but I don't remember how to do that. So now that we're all loaded up, about had a terrible accident, we're gonna head back to the shop and try out these new tools. You already know I had to give her a quick spit shine before we pulled her into here. You know what else we should probably do is like scan the thing, because I kind of didn't do that before we started our negotiations. So it has 2 exhaust holes. We can fix that, like the dude from Holes. I can fix that, but I don't know that I have enough tape to be able to do that. Honestly, we might even have to go buy some more. The mileage is just so low on this one, dude. I really hope that the guy that sold us this doesn't also maybe have one of these tools, and he's just lying to us about the mileage. Did I actually miss? How do I keep missing spots on the vehicle? It says we need to remove the rust with the grinder, so let's put that thing away, and we'll try out this handy dandy grinder. And one of you had said that we can also visually, sort of enhance where the rust is with X. Wish I would have noticed that a long time ago. Oh, this is so much better. So much faster, too. I still think that we need to sort of chill out on the amount of, like, body panel that we grind down, you know what I mean? Just get all the rust and hopefully nothing more than that, because ultimately that just makes everything else take longer, right? Then we have to come back through with the putty, and then we have to go over the putty with the sandpaper, and yada yada yada. But hopefully this time around things will be a little bit different. I don't know. We still have a polisher over there that we don't quite know how to use just yet. We'll figure it out, though. We'll figure it out. We've got just this rear bumper. Interesting that the bumper could be rusty. I suppose it's an older vehicle. Maybe it doesn't have fiberglass front and rear bumpers. So now we've got to do the putty And then with any luck, we'll be using that polisher to sort of sand this all down. Yep. As expected, it's incredible. So much faster than that little just rinky-dink piece of sandpaper that we had before. This is nice. So, I'm thinking, since we have all these nice new tools, it's definitely going to speed up our rust repair process, but we still haven't really dove into, like, replacing certain parts. Really, all that we've been able to do so far as like, mechanical stuff goes is the exhaust tape, which is kind of lame. Okay, and now we just paint. Where is our paint, though? Paint the restored parts of the car body. Okay, I get that, but like, paint? Oh. Dude, okay, this is good. This is also good. It's gonna automatically color match as well. Oh, the spray pattern compared to the rattle can, the spray paint can, so much better. It covers so much more area. Why is he even here, dude? We don't have any... Hang on. Let me just finish up the dang paint. We don't even have any vehicles up front. He's Hey, get back here. He's a little bit faster than me. Oh, hang on. I think we've got him. There we go. I just love how he just goes limp. So he's vandalizing our truck, too. I figured maybe he'd only, you know, vandalize the vehicles that we were selling. But nope, he did us dirty. And speaking of dirty, this thing's all dirty again somehow. We should probably take care of the rust on that, too, at some point, but I'm too focused on making money right now. I can't be bothered with all that extra stuff. Okay, so I want to take this, now that we've gotten all the rust cleaned up, I want to take this through the car wash one more time. No, the stuff still isn't popping up for it. You know, like in the top left, usually we'd have that that yellow bar, the sort of progress bar with this. When I was washing it earlier, I didn't have a progress bar for foam or water, which is probably why there's still quite a bit of foam left on it. Maybe it's okay. Maybe it's fine. But let's pop the hood on this sucker so we can hopefully fix the holes in the exhaust. There's one. Okay, we've got enough tape for one of them. And then the other is probably going to be on the bottom or just backside of this exhaust. I think all the holes, all the exhaust holes, like I think they can only be here on the catalytic converter for right now. Because if we back out of this, you can see here it says workshop upgrade required for both the manifold, downpipe, and then catalytic converter is the only one that we actually have access to. So that's easy enough. Let's give her another quick scan. We'll see where we're at. So market value $5,800. We only paid $3,500 for it. Let's try to roll back the odometer a little bit as well. I'm not sure how far we're gonna get with this because 59,000 miles is already pretty low. How about 49,000? That seems a little better. And then now, if we scan the vehicle again, $5,900. Went up just $100, but still, that's pretty good. Okay, so I think that's really all that we need to do with this vehicle. Let's pull it up front. We'll take our photos, and we'll get it listed for sale. But I think I'm gonna have to hold off on buying any other vehicles until we have this one sold, right? We don't have a ton of money after upgrading our body shop and everything. We've only got $6,200 to our name. Let's get this thing listed though. Just gotta turn our sign around here so that people know we are open and ready for business. We've got our listed $7,500. Again, we take out our little scan tool here. We paid 3,500 bucks for it. Market value is $6,200. So we've got it listed for 75. I'm just assuming people are gonna try to talk us down, as they always do. But I'm gonna twiddle my thumbs here for a moment. We'll wait for somebody to walk up and take this sucker off our hands. Of course, dude. Once I start doing something else, right? Once I start actually doing something, then people start showing up. What's going on? How we doing? 5,200 bucks, huh? I could do 7,250. Kind of didn't word that very well. Anna, I need you to buy this at 7K. Okay, now 6,400 bucks. We're getting somewhere. 6750 should hopefully bring you up to like 65. There it is. Okay. This is good. That was very good. Very good. Thank you so much, Anna. I appreciate that very, very much. We've got $12,000 at our disposal now, but I do sort of have to finish washing our truck first. And I was gonna knock the rust off, but maybe I'll do that later, right? When we're waiting around for something else. Well, isn't this convenient? Turns out our neighbor, literally right next door, is selling an IROC Z Camaro lookalike. You know, it's not actually an IROC Z. 4,600 bucks. Oh, I forgot to scan it again. Dude, why do I keep doing that? I remember from the listing, it had higher mileage, but not anything super crazy. Would you do 2,500? Okay. How about 3,000? Please stop laughing at me. You're not coming down at all, sister. I could do $4,000. I could do $4,000. $4,100, huh? I feel like we might be able to turn a good profit with this thing. Also, it's right next door, so like we'd be dumb not to buy it, right? This cuts down on our transport time, I guess. First things first, got to get her cleaned off, and I want to scan it. See what we're really working with. 3 exhaust holes that we can fix up. We paid 41, market value is 52, but if we roll back that first digit for the mileage, would it just be 4,000 miles then? Since the next one over is a 0, or you think that would reset it to a 9? We'll find out. We will find out. I know I said I would never buy another white vehicle again, and then here I am buying another white vehicle again. However, now that we know about the scan function while we're here in the body shop, it shows the sanded, mudded area so much better. So now that we've got the paint all finished up, we're gonna put the sprayer away. And is this only a body shop? For exhaust repairs, do we really have to pull it into this other facility still? Hang on, we're about to find out. Yep, that is precisely the case. Hey, that's okay. That's okay. Really not that big of a deal. There's 1 hole. There were 3 on this exhaust, if I remember correctly. Out of tape. You know, it's probably a good thing that we ran out, though, honestly, because there's some other stuff here that... Thank you. Have a nice day. They're closed. All right. Cool. So I guess we're just going to list that vehicle for sale with 1 hole in its exhaust still. It is what it is. I was excited to go to the store, though, so we could get that license plate repair kit as well and sort of knock the rust off of the plate. But we'll have to save that for the next one. We still have one last thing that we need to try to accomplish with this machine, and that is rolling back this 1 to a 0. And then, like I said, hopefully that 0, the other 0 stays a 0. All right, that is probably not gonna happen. 94,000. That's fine. You know what? That's a-okay. So if we scan it 1 mo again, we are looking at a market value of 5,500 bucks. We picked it up for $4,100. So oh, I forgot photos. Right.
A few moments later.
I just picked up another one of these things just down the road from us for $3,800, which really isn't that bad. And the guy that sold it to me looked exactly like you, which is super weird. Anyways, we've got this white one here listed for $7 grand. Dude is offering $5,100. I can't let it go for that little. I would do $6,750. Nope, still not budging. $6,500 then. All right. What about $6,250? $5,900. Sure. Ooh, new upgrades are now available and new cars.
Good.
Yeah, very good. I really do want to check out those new upgrades, but we kind of need more money still. I mean, it doesn't make sense for us to even look at the upgrades right now because we barely have enough money to even buy another car. So I'm going to get this thing shined up real quick like. We'll knock the rust off as we do. And then hopefully it doesn't have any exhaust holes. It probably does. This might be another one that we're just gonna have to let it go. Man, this lady wasted no time at all. I love that. I was just going back into the office to try to find our next flip. $5,700 though. We've got it listed for 8. Yikes, we are like miles apart here, lady. Could you do 7,500? Actually, maybe I should start a little higher. Could you do 7,750? Okay, we're starting to get there though. 7,500 now. Maximum of 6,689. What about 7,000 on the nose? Okay, now 67. Sure, we can let it go for that.
Good job.
No,
Yeah.
you good. Okay, I'm gonna go this way now. Ladies and gentlemen, we've got a new type of vehicle here. I think this is the first SUV that we've even come across. But before we start our negotiations, we of course need to scan this thing. More exhaust holes. Well, if we don't sell it tonight, if we hold out till tomorrow morning, I should be able to go to the store and get some more tape, and then we can fix that up. No problem. Market value is $7,700. It's got 158,000 miles on it. What do you want for this thing, man? 78. $100 more than market value. I could do 67, maybe. 72? Brother, I need to eat too. You know what I'm saying? What about 69? Nice. For no particular reason, of course. Okay. 69.50. Extra $3. They always just want a little extra. I get it now. I understand. The reason that our little progress bar for the car wash isn't popping up is because the vehicle is already clean, which is what happened with that other vehicle earlier. So that's honestly good for us. We get to sort of skip that step, and instead we can just pull it right on in here. We'll take out the old Grinderooski 3000, and we'll start knocking down all this rust, get it resprayed, and we'll get it listed for sale. Unless, no, I'm gonna head to bed first. That way we can go to the store first thing tomorrow morning.
The next morning.
We're gonna pay this store owner a visit bright and early this morning. Store closed. Are his hours like posted anywhere? Monday through Friday, 7 a.m. Oh, is it Sunday? Of course, man. No exhaust tape for us. Not for a little while, at least. So, we're gonna bring our nice green SUV up to the front here. Take out the handy dandy tablet. Snap a couple of quick photos. Just 2 is all it takes. This thing, dude, this thing is green like money. So I'm hoping we'll be able to fetch a pretty penny for this thing, for sure. Let's see what we can do. Start our new listing. Add our photos. Got a nice sun flare on that one. All right, market value, $9,500. How about we list it for 11.5? That's still kind of in the green. 11,750. That'll work. That works for me, dude. If we can get this thing sold, that's going to be one heck of a payday for us. I would have loved to remove the rusty license plates, you know, and fix up the exhaust holes and whatnot, but since the store is closed on Sundays, that's really all that we can do. 8,400, man, we are so far apart, it's unreal. I could do 11,250. Okay, now 92. I could do 11 on the nose. Now 94. Yeah, I don't think we're gonna get there today, ma'am. Yeah, sorry. Can't do it. Can't do it. Well, what do you know? Our other neighbor is selling her van, and it's pretty beat up, but we'll give it a quick scan here, see how she's looking. Just one exhaust hole, that's not terrible. Market value $7,700. It's only got 85,000 miles on it. What do you want for this thing? 74? Could you do, or would you do 6,500? Okay, you're at 69. Nice. What about 6750? Okay, we're pretty close. We're pretty close. I'll just accept that. Yeah, that's a no-brainer. And it's next door, so we didn't have to bring over the dolly and the truck. I like that. I'm a big fan of that. Looks like this one is pretty dirty, so we'll get it rinsed off. Get all that rust ground down, get it resprayed. And we're just gonna list it straight up. I mean, we don't have any more exhaust tape, so that is literally all we can do. Maybe this guy's gonna take this thing off our hands finally. 8,400. I can do 11.5. All right, now 92. I'll drop it down to 11 on the nose. Now 94. Dude, we're so far apart again. I'll do 10.5. 99. That's almost 10,000 bucks. I don't remember what we purchased this thing for. Probably should look at that before we start negotiations. But wow, your little picture here, Adam, is kind of scary. Sure, you know what? Sure. Let's just
all right, partner.
Let's just get rid of the thing. We've got 13 grand in the back pocket now. I've only got the foam on the van. That dude just came out of nowhere, so we'll get it rinsed off. Again, like I said, get all that rust taken care of too. And we'll see where we're gonna end up for today, financially speaking. You know what? I think I'm gonna do it. This is easily the best offer that we've gotten on it thus far. Just shy of 12,000 smackaroonies.
Yeah.
Thank you so much, ma'am. Pleasure doing business with you. Ladies and gents, we've got $25,000 now. So, I think we're good to check out our potential upgrades. Mechanic workshop is what we've just unlocked. What's level 2? Oh, equip your workshop with a car lift. Ability to replace brake, suspension, and exhaust parts. 20,000 bucks. That's definitely more than I'm comfortable spending at the moment. Car wash was 15 grand. Yikes. That gives us a waxing and polishing mode. Also touchless car wash. So I don't really think we have to spray it anymore. Hopefully the machine will kind of do it for us. That's tempting, but I think I'm gonna hold out on that until we have like maybe 40 grand chilling in the back pocket. That way, you know, we can use more capital to buy more expensive cars to ultimately sell them for more money. We might be scooping up another van. Dude, I'm not gonna lie, that last one was very profitable. It was an absolute piece, total rust bucket, but we cleaned it up. Ended up making out pretty well on it. Okay, it's got 2 exhaust holes. It's still Sunday. Still can't go to the store to get more tape. Feels bad, man, but that's okay. 35,000 miles on it. That is not that much. What are you thinking, ma'am? 13.2, huh? I could do 11.5. Okay, now you're at 12.3. I can do 11.750. Now 11.8.
I must think about it.
Could you do 11.8 on the nose? Okay, we've gotten you. We've talked you down a little bit, Sarah. I'll take it.
Great job.
Thanks so much. I mean, there's not a spot of rust on this thing. And it looks like it was washed recently as well. So this could be a very, very quick flip for us. Yep, can't be washed. Let's pull her on in here. And we'll see if there's even anything that needs to be cleaned up on it. Grab the grinder. Scanning around it. Nothing. Nothing, dude. I love that. Okay, this is good. This is good. So, let's put her in reverse Terry. I'm just gonna temporarily park it in this other stall that we have here, and then we'll pull out our odometer rollback tool, and maybe we can get even more out of this thing. So 35,000 miles is what it has currently. Oh, I was really trying to make it 20. It doesn't look like that's gonna happen for us. We'll just roll this back as far as we can right there. 30,000 on the nose. We got to get this thing listed ASAP. Lappagus. It's going to be the last vehicle that we'll probably be able to sell today. Oh, it's gray. I thought it was white. Shows you what I know. Okay, so 13.8 is market value. That's about what we picked it up for, right? Or was it 11.8? I've already forgotten, man. It literally just happened. My brain is just fried. Okay, 15,000. Still not in the yellow there. What about 15.5? 16.5. Really? Okay. What about 17? 17.5. I'm trying to get this little bar to be in the yellow. Seems like people will still negotiate with us when we price them that way. So 17.5. 17.5 OBO.
Later.
Unfortunately for us, it seems like we listed it just a little too late in the day. Haven't seen a soul walk up and try to buy that thing. So we're gonna head on inside here and head to bed. First thing tomorrow morning, we're going to pick up some more supplies.
The next day.
This dude better be open. Okay, there he is. Hey, buddy, how we doing? I missed you yesterday and the day before that. I'm gonna buy 2 rolls of exhaust tape this time around. And then let's get... Oh, that's just enough for 1 car. Let's get 2 license plate restoration kits. I don't think we need any fuses yet. I actually haven't come across any vehicles that have blown fuses. I'm not even really sure how we find out that information. Probably just from our little scan tool dealio. And then is there anything else in here that we may want / need? I don't think so. I think we're good. All right. Thank you, sir. Just when I was starting to think that we maybe had this thing priced a little too high. Okay, 12.6, and we have it listed for 17.5. Could you do 16.5? Okay, now 14. What about 16 on the nose? All right, we've got one more shot at this. 15.5. Just shy of 15 grand. I'll take it. Sure thing. Appreciate it. We've got another new vehicle over here. Something else that we haven't seen yet. I like the wagon aspect of it. That's pretty cool. Oh, hang on. Almost made another oopsie. We got to scan it first so we know what we're up against. It only has 12,000 miles. Holy cow. 0 exhaust holes. That's, I mean, to be expected. I would hope it doesn't have any, right? With such low miles. 14.2 is fair market value. What do you want for this thing, ma'am? 13? Would you do 12? Actually, would you do 11.5? Holy shit, dude, she came down a lot.
I don't know.
What about 11,600? There we go. There we go. 11,650. We're basically there. Thank you, ma'am. And I love the green too. This is nice. This is very nice. Dude, this is like the best handling vehicle we've driven so far. I guess that makes sense. It's probably the newest vehicle that we've driven. I'm not even really sure what year this is. I didn't pay any attention to that. It looks like it's been sprayed recently or washed recently. So I'm gonna skip the car wash and we're gonna go right to the rust repair. Now we can put her in reverse Terry. And what I want to try to figure out is how the heck we're supposed to, here it is, restore the license plate. Easy. Easy peasy. Okay, so the total value of the vehicle should have gone up from that. Let's give her another quick scan. We paid 11,600. It's worth 17,600 now, and we still haven't rolled back the odometer. So let's see if we can't get a little lucky with this. I'm gonna try with this digit first. Almost maxed it out. That's as far as we're getting with it. 11,230 miles. But if we take out our scan tool again, instead of it's the same price. Okay, that's cool. I'm gonna try listing it for 24,000. Fair market value is apparently 18,500 now all of a sudden. I don't know why our scan tool was pulling up 17,600 still, but everything's great. We're doing good. Honestly, I was worried there for a little bit that the progress was just a little too slow, but now that we're starting to get into these higher value vehicles, I think we're gonna be okay. 15, wow. You are really trying to talk me down. I can maybe think about doing 23. Now 16. You haven't come up very much here, brother man. I can do 22. Okay, now 18. I'll give you one more shot at 21. 18,700. Sorry, can't do it. While we're waiting for that other one to sell, I figured why not get another of the exact same thing. First things first, we'll give her a quick scan. Make sure she's all good. 4 exhaust holes. Well, we've got plenty of tape now. 59,000 miles. 11,300 is allegedly fair market value. Yeah, you know what? What are you thinking for this? 11,100? Would you take 9,500 bucks for it? Okay. Okay. 97.50. All right, 99,999.99. Well, 10.3 is a great price.
Whoa,
Yeah, that's actually what I was thinking about offering you. Whoops, didn't mean to scan it again.
Whoa.
That's what I was thinking about offering you from the get-go, believe it or not. It wasn't. Now that we've got it loaded up, though, this one, obviously very dirty. So, why can I not go exactly? What's the problem here? Sometimes you just need a little reset. You know, when you get hung up on nothing? Megan over here is proposing $15,900. Basically 16 grand. That's definitely not gonna fly with me, but I could do 23,000. Okay, now 18,400. What about 22,500? Okay, still not budging really from your initial offer. I could let it go for 21 on the nose. 19,500, huh? I think we're gonna have to do it.
Whoa, great job.
I think we're just gonna have to do it. Thank you so much, ma'am. Appreciate the business, I really do. We're back up to $25,000, but we still have this machine that we got to clean the rust off of yet. Oh, and the plates too. There we go. Brand spanking new Virginia plates. Let's get the grinder and we'll get after it. With all of the exhaust holes now patched up, we're looking at a market value of 16,685 schmackaroonies. But we do still have to try to roll her back a little bit. So I'm just going to start with this digit, and we'll see how far along we get. Okay, not doing terrible there. What about this one? Yeah, we're not going to have that one move whatsoever, are we? Okay. I just thought I'd try, you know? 51,000 miles seems pretty good. It's not as good as I was hoping for, but it's not terrible. So once again, as is tradition here at this point, gotta take 2 of our photos, head inside, get our listing made up, and get this thing sold. What are we thinking on this? 15.3, huh? I listed it for 22.5. 15.3 is, it's not great. That's not great. Would you do 21,000? I'll come down a lot for you. Okay, now 16. What about 20,500? Okay. We're moving in the right direction, though. 20,250. 18.4. Sure. Why not? That means we have 44,000 buckaroonies now. And with that, we have to purchase an upgrade. We're going to go with the cheaper one, you know, the mechanical workshop, I believe was what? 20,000 bucks. Car wash, only 15. This is going to be good. This is going to be really good for us. We're going to be able to wax stuff. We're going to be able to polish stuff. And I'm thinking, I don't know how this works exactly, but I'm thinking we should be able to wash cars without actually washing cars. Never mind. Turns out we're still going to have to do it. But this time we have a more powerful foam. We have higher pressure power washing, which is good. And like I said before, we can wax and polish as well. I'd kind of like to buy another vehicle just so we can sort of test that out. I mean, we've still got 29 grand. We really might as well, as long as there's enough time in the day to be able to do that. We're looking at another new type of vehicle. It's the same brand as the other one that I thought might have been a Passat that ended up not being one. The wagon, the green wagon, right? Same brand, different model. So we should probably scan it first. I'm learning. Slowly but surely, I am learning. No exhaust holes. That's nice. 48,000 miles. Market value is 16.3. It's called the Largo. Harmonia Vehicles was the brand. All right. What are you thinking on this? 16.9, huh? Could you do 14 on the nose?
Stop.
Okay.
Cut.
All right. 15. What about 15,000? 16.1. You're really not giving me much to work with here, lady. I'll do 15.8. 16 on the nose, huh? Final offer? Sure. I'll buy your rust bucket off you. We might as well.
Yeah.
Oh, don't tell me this thing's clean, too. We might not even be able to use our new car wash? Or we could use it to at least wax and polish, for sure. No, the windshield's definitely dirty enough to justify a full wash. So we'll get her foamed up. I was curious to see if maybe the foam cannon here worked a little bit better now that we've upgraded the car wash. That doesn't seem to be the case. All right, now that we've got it rinsed off, it says cover the car with wax, which is this thing, I guess. Oh, it still gets sprayed out of the power washing wand. That's interesting. And now it says to cover the car with polish as well. Is it actually doing stuff? It feels wrong to do this to a car that's super rusty. Or wait, it's removing the wax with the polish, I think. This is weird, man. This is really weird. I've waxed and polished several cars in my day, right? That's not at all how I do it IRL, but it does look good. I think that's it, right? If we get our scan tool out again, it should now say polished. Beautiful. Bodywork 0%. Yeah, we're gonna fix that. So we'll put her in reverse Terry. Nice, not what I wanted, but cool. Bring her on over into the body shop, tackle this rust, and then we'll get it listed. We're probably gonna have to go to bed before we can even get this thing sold, but I'm hoping we'll fetch a pretty penny for this one as well. Again? Again. Yeah, I was gonna say there's only one possible car. Sorry, buddy. Sorry to break your back like that. That's my bad. You're distracting me. I'm trying to get the rust knocked off my car, man. So we get a 5% bonus for having 7 out of 7 photos. That's an easy dub. We get a 7.5% bonus for just washing the vehicle, and now we get an additional 7.5% bonus for polishing this thing. So market value, fair market value is $23,900. We're gonna list it for $31,000. But we will have to head to bed. I can't imagine we're gonna have any customers lining up when it's almost 4 in the morning. You know what? I think I forgot to roll back the odometer on this one. I mean, we'll still be able to.
Oh, hell no.
I'm sorry. What? I have not talked to Amanda before. I don't have any chances left to negotiate, and she's just willing to take it off our hands for $31,000. Absolutely. What the heck happened there, dude? I need that. I need that to happen more often. Is that just because it was polished? She just couldn't believe it. Maybe, I don't know. Last thing I'm doing today is I'm gonna fix the rust on our truck. It's about time. Get a load of this old girl, huh? She shines up nice. No more rust. Brought her through the car wash. Put the wax on. Got the polish on her. She is looking like $1,000,000. We probably won't sell this vehicle just because it's our tow rig, right? But maybe someday, I guess, if we ever come across something better. And on that note, ladies and gents, that is where we're going to have to wind things down at for today. But once again, if you guys did enjoy, please leave a like, leave a comment, help support the dream by smashing that subscribe button, and I will see you in the next one. Thanks so much for watching, guys. Peace.